I saw it. Those are interesting shorts. But anyway, welcome to our 4th annual Action Day. It's hard to believe we've been doing this 4 years. One of our corporate core values, and it's an external core value, is to give back to the community. You know, we kind of consider it our responsibility. We get a lot out of this community. We all make our living. And so I really thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. It's great to do that. We are at the Urban Ecology Center, Washington Park. We have, let me get this right, we have Willie Caritas. Did I do that right?
Amazing.
Amazing. And he's the branch manager here. We also have Emily Mishi. She's the volunteer coordinator and also serves as an environmental educator. And so they're going to share with us a little bit of what the center's about. Just anecdotally, it's really interesting that in the pond, there's obviously fish. Guess where the fish are from? Last year's 100 Task Force. Oh wow! So I also want to present the center. Who's the money person? Emily or Willie? Donation from the company.
Really?
To support you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so appreciate it.
Wow. With that, look, we get free labor. Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for coming out. Like Tom was saying, I'm Willie Caritas. I'm the branch manager here at the Urban Ecology Center. I want to introduce you to some of our staff that will be working with you today. That's Max over here, and Max is our facilities guy, our maintenance guy. He kind of makes everything happen. So he's going to be leading up some projects. Michaela is our land steward. The Urban Ecology Center values land stewardship. So one of the things that we do here in Washington Park is we take care of the land. And so we're replanting prairies, we're planting orchards, we're just making the park look nice. And the county parks staff has really decreased over the years. And so one of the roles of the Urban Ecology Center has been helping them to take care of the park. So it really makes that partnership work well. Terrence Davis, and Terrence is our visitor services guy. When you walk into the Urban Ecology Center at Washington Park, he's who you meet. And we're just so happy to have him here, and actually happy to have everyone here. I've been here for the last 3 years. Originally, I was from Alaska and spent 25 years up there. And I find that Alaska and Washington Park are very similar. They're just two different kinds of wilderness. And but the thing about Washington Park that's wonderful, and the thing that's wonderful about Alaska, is that volunteers just flocked to those areas. And in Washington Park, you create the potential is endless. In Alaska, the potential is endless. Very similar. You can create realities here and up there. So I love that, and it's really helped me to connect to Washington Park. Urban Ecology Center has been around since the early 90s. And essentially the mission of the Urban Ecology Center is to connect people to nature. And so that's what we do. That's in a nutshell. We do a lot more than that. But I've got a few slides here that I'd like to show. Let's see if this works here. So we've got 3 branches. Here we are, this thing's in Washington Park. These circles represent 2-mile radiuses. Within that 2-mile radius of Washington Park, there's 83 different schools. Those might be charter schools, private schools, public schools, but that's who we service in that 2-mile radius. Here's Riverside Park, they have a 2-mile radius, and Menominee Valley, which just opened up in September, they've got a 2-mile radius. Well, that's a strategic initiative. We have buses, we provide services to different schools. So we'll have a contract with the school, and Emily is one of our instructors, as well as our volunteer coordinator, has been instructing for us for 6 years. And so these schools that we partner with, we go and pick them up. You see those white buses with all the decals on them? That's part of our package. So we partner with the school, we go and pick them up, bring them here, teach them a lesson, take them back to their school, because transportation is one of the biggest hindrances to getting out and doing field trips. So we've got 11 different schools that we partner with this year. Next year, we're going to have 16 different schools. So it's great. Altogether, between the 3 branches, we serve 48 schools. Washington Park is an amazingly historical park. That guy in the center with the long white beard, that's Frederick Law Olmsted. Turn of the century, he was the architect in the entire world. He designed Central Park. He designed over 300 parks. So he designed Washington Park. And his whole concept was that if you stood in the middle of the park, you should know that you're in an urban environment. That's no longer the case because of economics and because of crime and a variety of things. But it's been a historical park. The zoo used to be here in the southwest corner. 1919, the first polar bear ever born in captivity was born here in Washington Park. That's pretty cool. The Blatz bandshell over here was built in 1938. Used to have 10,000 people come to the concerts and operas and plays that occurred here. This is our branch at Riverside Park. Humble beginnings. It started as a double-wide trailer with no running water and an extension cord to provide the electricity. Through some amazing work, they were able to raise $4.5 million and build this state-of-the-art facility. It's fantastic. If you haven't been there, you need to check it out. So this is an example of our NEEP program, which is the Neighborhood Environmental Education Project. And so this is where we bring the kids to our place.
So I also want to point out that these slides are also kind of giving you the idea of our mission. So we provide outdoor science. We also have after-school programs and summer camps, and those are all ways that we're connecting with science and nature and getting outdoors. And the idea of the 2-mile radius is that the kids might actually live in the neighborhood and they'll come back to the park after school, and so we're providing a mentorship too. And so that first slide was that about the fact that we're reaching out to do outdoor science, and this one, so the top line is about another mission statement.
This is part of our land stewardship mission, what Michaela is working on. We have a group of volunteers that come in and just help work on different parks. Volunteerism is huge. Here you are. Yay! You're here. We're so happy. Emily? Anything about this?
Well, actually, everything you're going to be doing today is going to help us meet our mission. Whether you're helping us develop things that we use with schools or our after-school program like our community gardens, or you're also helping us to do things in a way that we are actually helping to practice and model environmentally sustainable, responsible behaviors. So, thank you for coming today and doing all these things.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. How would you like to start your talk?
Yeah, I can do that. I know that you guys have groups. And I don't know how far, if you already decided what groups are going to do. We changed a couple things around, but it's still the gist of it. So,
why don't we have all the team leaders come up front and then line up and then kind of